Good day, all. I want you guys to hear me out. I'm going to talk about the country called Nigeria. Okay, I love that country. I was raised in Nigeria, and I have strong affinity to Nigeria. Not just because I was raised here, it's because the people in Nigeria are very resilient. They are very hardworking, and they are determined. When they set out to do something, they try to excel. You can see testimonies all over the world. Everywhere you see a Nigerian, they are hardworking. They are very intelligent people, very business minded. Although there are bad elements from the country, but the overall majority of Nigerians are well intended people that work hard to achieve what they have. The part that is giving me cause for concern is that when you go outside the world, outside Nigeria, Nigerians are doing exceptionally well. They are very progressive, they are very successful. But when you come to the country, Nigeria, it's the opposite. The country is going backward from the time of independence of 1960. The country is going backward. Nothing is working. You have intelligent people in that country, but nothing is working. Nobody is bothering to find out what is causing the problem. All they do is that they use tribalism to separate us. In Nigeria, there are three major tribes: Igbos, Hausas, and Yoruba. And I'll tell you from experience, a typical Igbo man and a typical Hausa man and a typical Yoruba man can sit together and do business and become successful. But the problem is that in the context of the society in Nigeria, they have planted a seed that pit all these tribes against each other. But I'm going to tell you that that country, Nigeria, will never prosper until we liberalize the country, until we make everybody have a sense of belonging in the society. Someone will tell you, or people will tell you, that everybody in Nigeria has a sense of belonging. It's not true. I have lived there. I have lived there for a long time before I travel overseas. Nigeria needs liberation. We have gained our independence, but we are still being held under bondage. We're being held under bondage by the elites, thinking that one tribe, if they get in power or if they have upper hand, they're going to dominate. One thing we fail to understand is that everybody has their own special gift that they present to the society. If you are holding them down, you're holding yourself down also. Liberalize Nigeria. Liberalize Nigeria. Do not center everything that works in a particular place. Do not put things that are supposed to help the society in a particular place. Move them around so that people can go to different areas of the country to do their business. I don't see a reason why it is only in Lagos that the seaports are congested. Lagos becomes so congested, traffic, you go there, you can't even breathe. We need to move things around so that businesses can go to different parts of Nigeria, and that will bring prosperity. You don't want to do that because you feel some people will dominate and they will benefit. I want you to know something. Yes, people will dominate. Domination brings exposure. Okay? Exposure brings participation. Okay? And participation by everybody in Nigeria brings sense of belonging. That's one thing we have failed to understand. Just because somebody is dominating and making a kobo more does not mean that the other person will not make something. People will be liberated, people will engage in commerce, people will do things that will benefit the overall country. Okay? I live in the United States of America. I can wake up at midnight, pick up my car keys, say, yo, I'm going to Atlanta. Atlanta is 11 hours from where I live. I will enter my car alone, drive from where I am to Atlanta overnight. without fear of being kidnapped, without fear of being robbed on the road, without any fear for my life. Okay? This is a society that is organized. No sane person will do that in Nigeria. Even those that parade themselves as rich cannot walk freely in Nigeria without police people guiding them. Why do you have police guiding you if you live in a free society? Why do you have security all over? Somebody will come to your house, it looks like a war zone. How is that freedom? How is that liberation? I am calling on the people in Abuja right now, starting with you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, liberate Nigeria. You see all these cabals that surround you, they don't have any good intention for the country. Okay? I did not support you when you ran for president, but I think some agenda that you have for the country might benefit the country only if the country is liberated. If we keep congesting everything to one hand, there will never be prosperity for Nigeria. The new tax regime you introduced that is starting in January, I have read through it. I see it as a good thing. But the problem is that the money that will be generated from there is not going to be used for anything useful. Okay? We need to liberate the country. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the ball is in your court now. It will be good for you to write your name in gold and make Nigeria proud. Okay? Let your name be remembered as someone that made Nigeria better than it is. Nigeria is more than 60 years old and there is nothing to write home about it. Nigeria is a laughing stock. Maybe you guys don't know, you don't feel it. Some of us do, because if you have traveled outside and you travel back to Nigeria, you will know that Nigeria is a laughing stock. Okay? We have the manpower. We have the human resources. We have the talent. We have the technology to develop Nigeria. But you are holding people down. The country is holding people down. You are not liberalizing anything. There is no electricity in Nigeria. At least there's no 24-hour electricity in Nigeria. There is no water in Nigeria. People are digging boreholes in every compound to have water. There is no good road in Nigeria. These are problems. You have leaders, they will come, show up, use their escort, parade themselves. You are not achieving anything. You are not helping anyone. We need to stop tribalism. We need to stop saying this person is a Hausa man, this person is an Igbo man, this person is a Yoruba man. We need to stop that. We need to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what happened in the 60s. We are in the 2020s. We're in the 21st century. We need to move on. We need to look at the Committee of Nations and see how they are growing and join them. Nigeria is giant of Africa by population, not by achievement. We need to let the garbage of the past go and unite as a country. Build our country better. We have people that will make the country become better. I want to tell something to some of you guys here that are rich. Consider yourself well off. A tree will never make a forest. It doesn't matter how rich you are. You are still from Nigeria. You are from the most backward country in the whole world. Because Nigeria gained independence in 1960. I wasn't around then. The few I read about Nigeria then is way better than what I'm reading about Nigeria today. When I grew up in the 80s, the governors that were ruling Nigeria then, all the roads they built then are still the roads we have now. Everything is dilapidated. Nothing is working. All we do, we show off. When you have people that are idle, the only thing they can do is resort to crime to make ends meet. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu hit a reset. Let's start from zero. Let's start from zero and unite Nigeria. Okay? I'm not talking about all the legal issues or criminality that is going on right now, but I just want us to have a mindset, twist our mindset. Bring the Hausa man on the table, bring the Igbo man on the table, bring the Yoruba man on the table. There are a lot of talents from all these tribes. And the other minor tribes in Nigeria, they have talents too. We all have to come together for the progress of Nigeria, not for our own individual success. Because we have to look out for our country and leave a country that will benefit the next generation. If we keep doing the same thing over and over and expect change, it's not going to happen. That's insanity. Liberate Nigeria. All of you in Abuja, those in the executive, those in the legislature, and those in the judiciary, liberate Nigeria. Don't be rubber stamps. Okay? Stand up and be counted. You don't rubber stamp everything. Stand up and be counted. Examine your conscience. Make a decision that will benefit the broader society, not your own myopic, selfish interests. Because you're not going to go anywhere. You will die one day, and your legacy will be over. But if you say something that benefits the masses, you'll be talked about. I was raised in Imo State. We still talk about Sam Mbakwe. There are some governors that ruled Imo State. I don't even remember their name anymore. But everybody remembers Sam Mbakwe because he made an impact. Okay? Make an impact in what you are doing. The people that are being ruled also, we need to do our part. You all have to do your part in the society to make the country better. Okay? Have the best interests of your country at heart whenever you want to do something. We need to come together and make Nigeria better. I live in the Igbo tribe. I'm from the Igbo tribe, and I'm going to talk about that tribe. The Igbo tribe is the most enterprising tribe in Nigeria. Every part of Nigeria you go, you see an Igbo man. The Igbo man is not going there to bring the place down. They go there to bring the place up. You go to any place, you see an Igbo man establishes a business. They make that place comfortable to feel like home for them. Some of them build mansions outside where they reside because they want to make it comfortable. Somebody that wants to make somewhere else comfortable for him does not have malice in his heart. They want to develop the country. Liberate them. Liberate the Hausa man. Liberate the Yoruba man so that we can all progress together. These five fingers are not equal and we cannot achieve the same thing. And we need to remove envy, remove jealousy, remove, hey, this person is going to dominate, because somebody will dominate one way or the other. Liberate Nigeria. Use equity, fairness, and justice. Stop all these kangaroo courts propping up here and there, making unnecessary and frivolous decisions. Some of them are not even being respected, because average Nigerian knows that the judiciary is bought. It's very, very unfair. Very, very unfair. The judiciary should start firm. They should be the last hope for the ordinary man. The legislature should be also a check to the executive. But everything is rubber stamp. We stamp, do you, I do me, we keep moving. Nigeria will never succeed if we are holding people down. If you hold somebody down, you're not going anywhere. Okay? Because you got to hold that person where they are, and you're going to stay there with them. Liberate people so that everybody can move different directions and build a united country that will benefit everybody. When the country is prospering very well and there is no sign of discrimination that is very, very obvious, nobody's going to be agitating that they want to go away. When you hear people agitating, crying that they want to go away, it's because they feel that they are marginalized. Let us do things that will liberate the country. Let us diversify Nigeria. Let us diversify Nigeria. Don't centralize everything in a place. Diversify Nigeria. Move businesses around so that people can go to different parts of the country to establish and make it better. I'm going to use the United States as an example also. If you move from one city to another in America, most of the major cities, they look alike. because businesses are diversified everywhere. Nigeria is giant of Africa, mouth only. We need to fix it. Please share this video. Share this video to your contacts until it gets to the authority that will make the change. This change is not going to be easy, but it's something that can be done. One step at a time. One step at a time. Nigeria is a great country. We need to make Nigeria become respected again. Thank you.